What's your favourite iteration of Nosferatu? The 1922 version, the 1979 version, or the 2025 version? I just feel like the nepotism card has been played here with Lily. Like, just because she's the daughter of a famous actor, she's got the only abilities to play Ellen. I'm sure this could have worked out if somebody worked harder enough to find someone better. And you know what, I don't know whether her acting's been translated well on screen. I mean, she does facial expressions quite well, you know, the tongue and... yeah, it's alright. But quoted from the screenplay...
The tears come from a pretty teenage girl. White skin, black hair, and enormous elfin eyes. Her name is Ellen. There is something supernatural and compelling about her.
Hold on one sec. Compelling. There's nothing compelling about her. Although, you know what? This camera shot does look nice. Like Naomi Scott said it best about Parker Finn's exceptional smile too.
His movies really hinge on the character, and for an actor, that's wonderful.
But this relates to all films. And herein lies my issue with Nosferatu. But apart from Lily Depp, the film is pretty good. For another retelling of Bram Stoker's Dracula and another vampire movie to throw in a collection of my favourites. Actually, I wonder where it would place. So what's your favourite vampire movie? Can you guess what vampire franchise this song was used for? All suggestions in the comments, but don't Shazam it! That's cheating.
Standing before me, all in black, was death.
So Nosferatu covers the same essential parts of the story like its two predecessors, put them up against each other, and you know, all three are fairly similar, just made in different eras. It's like Kerry. Oh yeah, so we got that one back in the day, and then we got this one. The same with Chucky. Like, they just love just respawning these same films in different eras. But then, you know, you've got films like West Side Story, where it's remade, but set back when the first one was set. So what's the point? Bit like Nosferatu, really. What actually is the point? Yes, I know you made a play back in the day and you've always wanted to make a film of Nosferatu.
I have seen things in this world that would have made Isaac Newton crawl back into his mother's womb.
There's not much to spoil. Maybe the last shot of the film, which is funny, disheartening, and scary at the same time. Apparently Nicholas Hoult has the shot turned into a picture that he's put up on his wall. Like, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe my WhatsApp profile picture for a few weeks. Actually, you know what? Just exposing it to anyone could give them nightmares.
Hi, I'm Robert Eggers, and this is the origin story of Nosferatu. It required writing a rich backstory for Orlok and a very rich backstory for Ellen so that I could then do my simple fairy tale, but with a different kind of perspective.
Now, for anyone who has no idea what a vampire is, they are fictional characters that suck blood and generally can't handle sunlight. This Dracula, the vampire story, whatever you want to call it, his name is Count Orlok, like the other Nosferatu films. And he has this thing for a girl who called out to him a few years back. Now his infatuation has become more profound after discovering that she's married. Then he don't mess about. He invites her husband round to his gaff so he can taste secondhand what she's like via the man's chest. Like, Nicholas Hoult escapes after putting two and two together. He even tries to kill Orlok at one point, but that man is clued on, especially when it comes to blokes. Not so much women. Because he eventually dies at the hands of Lily when she cons him into staying a little bit longer throughout the night. Like, the guy rinses the blood out of this poor woman, but forgets what the time is. And yeah, he dies. Sunlight. But it also meant that Lily sacrificed herself for the greater good. Because there was like rats and stuff, and they were killing people, and nobody cares. We got Willem Dafoe as Van Helsing. Sorry, Van something, Vampire Hunter. Let's change the names for legal reasons. Aaron Taylor Johnson plays an annoying character who you just want to see get ripped apart by Dracula. I mean, Count Orlok. His wife at first, I thought that was Hunter Schafer from Euphoria, but only worked it out when I went onto Letterboxd because I wasn't massively confident in who it was. Turns out it's her twin, not her twin, Emma Corrin, who was Professor X's sister in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, Johnny told us all about you.
Maybe shut up now.
Yeah, maybe don't. We're just talking here.
Now, Robert Eggers and Zelda, you know, that's long gone now. When you heard my Northman review, which only about 30 people have seen.
The structure is basically young man, father murdered by uncle.
Okay, no spoilers.
Mother.
No spoilers.
I explained that I really wanted to see Eggers do a Zelda film, but I got Labyrinth to look forward to instead. And I ain't even seen the first Labyrinth, the one with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. But what's your favourite Robert Eggers movie? You don't even know who he is. Okay.
It's sort of a strange feeling to actually be excited to share the movie for real. That weird feeling makes me a little more vulnerable about it as well. But I hope people enjoy it.